Let's go.
Just started. And I just got an invite for someone that was well. Anyways, alright. Welcome to my podcast. This is my YouTube VR podcast. First one made from my YouTube channel. This is Eli Giant Metal 95, also known as Pineapple Express on VR Chat. And my interviewee over there is the one Zeno. I'm about to start the interview. 1 second. Gotta get my questions up. Okay. First question. What do you think of the economy?
I think the entirety of the economy is based on supply and demand and what people as individuals value. So, different people value different things, and based on what those different people value is what essentially determines the value of a product, a good, or a service.
Okay.
So in other words, an iPhone, taken as an example, an iPhone has value because of its users.
Alright.
It has value because of the people that use it. Nickel,
Alright.
zinc, cadmium, even natural elements, natural metals, those have value because of how many different people value them. Again, it's basically an explanation behind supply and demand and how it works. So the higher the supply for something, the lower its demand, and vice versa.
Sounds good.
And the
sounds
higher
good.
the demand, the lower the supply.
Alright then, Zeno. Next question. What's your opinion
What's he
on
on
legalization of marijuana?
I don't know.
What's my opinion on the legalization of
that's my question.
marijuana?
Yes.
Well, honestly, marijuana is already being legalized throughout the states, and I think it's only a matter of time before it's legalized throughout the majority of them. I doubt it's ever going to be federally legal for a while,
Do you think
but
it might be legalized worldwide?
worldwide, I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't really have any way of knowing that.
Okay.
Rick, what's your opinion on
Well, hold on. I'm the interviewer here. Hold on.
Hey buddy, I'm asking the question. Rick,
I'm
what's your
recording
opinion
now.
on like illegal like shrooms and shit, like making that shit illegal?
Like psilocybin, making it illegal?
Yeah, because like they were like studying it, and then World War II broke out, and then they just like dropped all the shit, like dropped all of it.
Well, I don't think any particular substance is inherently wrong or right. It's people's relationship to the substance that kind of fucks them over. I mean, you can get addicted to something based on your relationship with it. I mean, if you really think about it, people get addicted to alcohol all the time. It's called alcoholism. But that doesn't make alcohol in and of itself bad. It's the relationship that people have with the substance that's wrong. It's not helpful, and it's not conducive to a functional society at large.
Alright. Okay, my next question is... what is the future of VR in your mind?
What is the future of what in my mind?
Of VR.
Of VR? So there's a company that was originally founded by Elon Musk in around 2016. I learned about it in 2017. The company is called Neuralink, and it's basically going over brain-machine interfaces, also commonly referred to as BMIs. Basically, it is any device that allows an individual to communicate directly with a machine and vice versa. So if Neuralink, the company, if the product that they're developing works, essentially it would allow you to basically implant a chip into your brain, more specifically the visual cortex in the back of your brain, and that would basically allow the chip to write information directly to the brain. So in theory, you could have like a visual overlay over your actual perceived visual environment. So similar to how like in a video game where let's say you're playing Forza Horizon, like the driving game, you know how you have that little heads up display? You might have something similar to that, but literally in your vision that nobody else could see. And it's supplanted directly onto what your
Wouldn't that be AI?
visual environment is. That wouldn't necessarily be AI because it's not conscious. It's not really
AR,
thinking for itself.
AR.
Yes, that would be AR. AR, yeah. Augmented reality, yes. That's correct. But in
said
theory,
virtual
if you
reality,
can
yeah.
shut off your standard visual processing and replace it with synthetic visual information, you have direct virtual reality that's being essentially injected directly into your brain. Which I would say, in my opinion, I would argue that that's probably the future of where VR is going.
Okay.
Imagine being able to control a video game with your brain directly.
I can imagine that already. My next question is, how or what was the first time you've heard of Neuralink? I think you already said that earlier, though, but what was it like?
2017, yeah.
Okay. Opinions on the afterlife is my next question.
My opinion on the afterlife? I don't think that there is an afterlife, truthfully. I think that we are all born, I think we live, and I think we die. Nobody asked to be here. Nobody asked to exist. We were just kind of brought into this world, not of our own volition, but we have to live this life and do our best to make the world a better place before we leave it.
Okay. That sounds nice.
But as for my reasoning to why I don't think there's an afterlife, I mean, consider the fact that if heaven exists, it's supposed to be an eternity, right? You spend an infinite amount of time in this perfectly blissful state. Eternally happy forever, right? So, if you're eternally happy, you'd think that eventually, at some point in time, you'd get bored. After all, spending an infinity doing the same thing over and over again, do you not think that that would get boring? Infinite time doing the same thing.
Like you're on YouTube, you're on camera. Unhappy.
Exactly. Like you're dead inside, but like
just plug me.
That just sounds terrible to me. Next question.
Oh, I didn't have any more. I didn't write any more down than that.
Oh, okay.
This is kind of embarrassing. I don't have any more questions. I just needed to say thanks for joining me in this lovely interview with my great friend Zeno. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Eli Giant Metal 95. My link is in my bio. If you're friend with me, if you see me in viewer chat, that's right there. All right, peace out. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.